be able to get it. This war is going pretty badly, Poland. Maybe you should cut your losses and stop drowning in debt. Ooh, 50 admin for free. For free because we don't have Patriarch Authority. Yoink. Yeah, don't forget the border conflict, CB. It's pretty good. I shall not forget it. Astrakhan is wishing to rise up as well. Lots of rebels want to rise up because I have all this garbage Muslim land. It was very good that I grabbed this tiny bit of non-Muslim land for once. I'm worried though, the Ottoman truce is about to run out, the Polish will not defend me, and I don't have any other allies that I could sell out or rely on. Except for the Timurids. The Timurids do not border Ottomans, and their tech is garbage. I'm really not sure if the Timurids are a good ally to have around here, but I don't know anything about their friends. Can't believe Timmy would be my friend here. He's still on the map, which is probably a good sign for the Timmies. He has one subject and both Malwa and Sind. Malwa usually does strong and Sind is usually okay-ish. Alternative thought, I ally the Mamluks and I sell them out like crazy. But if they get attacked themselves, which they would before me, then that just causes me harm. You can sell them out, Jake. Who? Karakiyunlu would be my ally. Karakiyunlu is desired by Ottomans, but Karakiyunlu has big truce with Ottomans. Karakiyunlu is also being crushed by Mushasha Takanuchi, but that doesn't matter. I've found my new ally. Time to be friends. Stupid Swedes. Bad ally is better than no ally. There's that as well. Looks like QQ and Timmy don't have any particular relations, so let's go with that. Timmy is a good ally, should accept that anyway. Once I get QQ, I'll go for Tim Tim. And this is all to protect me from that Ottoman onslaught in 24. Also, Treasurer's dead. I don't really make a lot out of production, nowhere near as much as taxation, but I need that admin. Oh no, I need that prestige, gimme. Money's kinda hurting these days. Money's kinda really hurting. Where's it all going? Yeah, corruption ain't cheap. But, I need to do something about these rebels, right? Muscovy have rivaled me. Hey, that means I could rival them back, but in due time. Our allies getting chased out even more. Come on, Poland, give up the war. Oof. Can't lose that dosh. This is all really rather painful. At least my cores are slowly but surely going along here. Let's pull back just a little bit so they don't cause us great harm. And I need to save some money, so let's pull that down as well. In fact, I will pull back all the way to Azov here, just to not get rebels right now. In fact, Azov itself wishes to rise up. My whole country wants to rise up. Why? Burghers, separatism, intolerance, overextension, war. So yeah, I mean, these are all fair criticisms of the system, but glad I punched that extra money out of Kazan now. The Kazani separatists are busy with me, which is a shame because it means that Muscovy got Kazan back, but hopefully that'll make them gravitate towards them. Oh, why thank you! Karaman's taking care of the Astrakhanis for me, and Muscovy's going to back him up. This is why I let those happy little Turks through my country. Son of a gun, he black flagged himself just in time to avoid the fight. I hate those Turkish... Yeah. The guy just lost a bunch of dosh there as well. And I don't think Karaman are going to win this one. Nope, at least they softened them up for me. There we go, won't have any of this troubling me right now. Morale's not a concern, we can slaughter them with or without it. There we go. Still lost troops that I didn't want to lose, but I also don't want to pay a lot of money right now. Alright, it's over. White peace with Austria. The war is turned around entirely then. That is a huge change of the war pace. PLC should be able to win. Unfortunately, they're still flat broke and nowhere near close to wanting to help me. Wonder if I'll ever be able to get that Swedish alliance. I could probably marry them if I get a bit more relation. Maybe. Distance is a hard one there. Skill 2, I can't afford skill 2. Okay, Baden are no longer renting out their god general, thankfully. And there we go, the rebels are back in Muscovy where they belong. QQ, we can get that alliance, and then I'm getting that Tim alliance. Maybe I should hold off until closer to this war, but and they might call me into that war, then we could be better friends. Let's keep on with the Swedes, you never know when they're going to help out. They're kind of insulated from harm. The Danes don't have strong allies, the Norwegians are under the Danes, and then there's Muscovy. So let's pursue them. Let's bring you back for just a moment. These claims are sweet and all, but we can get those shortly, as long as I remember to send a spy network back. Alright, don't let me down, QQ. Aren't QQ still bankrupt? They are. Does that mean they won't join my call to arms against the Ottomans if I'm attacked? Possibly. But bankruptcy doesn't last forever. You too, Timmy. There we go. I don't think my allies are great. At no point am I claiming these allies are great, but they're better than no allies in face of the incumbent Ottoman. Military access to Lithuania hurts me. I need to cancel that. Ha! That's fine, I'll accept it. They're already winning. There we go, this war looks a whole lot better now, doesn't it? I'm still not throwing my troops in though, my troops have done their work. I'm not expecting to get anything out of the war, so it's not like I'm going to go charging in. That said, building up some Polish trust might make them join my call to arms despite the incoming pain. Because look at that, Poland are never going to help me with 1,562 ducats of debt. So I need to hope that the Ottomans lay off me long enough for Poland to decide that they want to help me, i.e. pay off their debt. Hopefully with Slovakian gold, if they manage to take Hont, which they may or may not. How long until Jake declares on Muscovy? 1528, provided that they're still bankrupt in some way, shape or form. Great, that's the Bashkiran separatists killed by Nagai. I'm going to send my units to reclaim that gold mine, because I need that gold back. Maybe I should strongly consider bumping up Kosovo a bit more for more ducats. I'll do it a little bit at least. I mean, I could do that and that as well. Just trying to get some ducats, even though it means inflation galore for me. Kazani's doing what they do best, which is ruin my day. Militarist in charge of the Ottomans? No, it's an administrator. Hopefully he's going to chill off with wanting my land. He has, he's chilled off completely. Well, as completely as an Ottoman can. But he still desires Kara land, so that is good for me. Thank goodness. Praise Padishah Selim Osmanoglu I. I don't really want to go up through all this. I'll wait until they sod off over to Muscovite land. These cores are on their way anyway. He does want Zeta. Of course he wants Zeta. Who wouldn't want Zeta? It's a great province. Sweet jeez. Take the goddamn war goal! There we go. I mean, I should probably help at this point, but I've got my rebels to look after. Including my Gizzy and Georgian rebels that also wish to rise up. But with Turks all over my country, they might take care of them for me. I'm surviving. It's a messy survival, but I can't deny that I am surviving. Tell you who isn't surviving right now. Oh, that looks like victory for me and my new friend, who now owes me 4 favors. And Mushasha's gone bankrupt. Excellent. How about that bankruptcy of yours? Is it still in effect? It is, but you'll be fine, QQ. QQ and Timmy, my new best friends. QQ is 900 ducats in debt. Okay, they might not be the best friend to have right now. Actually, they're just going to cost me as friends go. Trying to think of a good reason to keep QQ around now. I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. If they won't help me, then what's even the point? Timmy does not have tons of debt, so I can keep Timmy around. Yeah, QQ's just hurting me. He's hurting me a lot. I should just get rid of him. He can sell them out against the Ottomans. No, because they won't join my war against the Ottomans. They hate me. Well, they don't hate me, but they hate their financial situation. They take one look at their debt and go, I ain't joining this war. Dang. Oh well, I tried. Just should have tried a bit harder. Okay, there goes a jam. QQ's about to disappear. And I just hope the Ottomans decide against fighting me in general. This is a shame we're all fighting each other instead of fighting the Turk. Oh wow, full annexation of QQ, of AQ rather. I'd like to think that'll slow him down, but he'll have that digested in no time. It's burning here, let's step back a bit. Feels bad, I'm not doing a whole lot here. Oddish. That'll be okay if the Ottomans walk home, but it looks like they won't. Maybe I should get over here to these hills, because they'll probably want to take that as well. Or, better yet, they go into the Ottoman lands, and I don't have to fight them at all. Sounds good to me. Sure, it spreads separatism, but I'll just live with that. Timmy will accept my knowledge sharing and will pay me. I'll take that money quite happily, and it should strengthen them as well. Good catch, Ziri11. Alright, we're living on a prayer, but we are living. Nizhny Novgorod deserves to be mine too. I wonder if they'll actually go to the Ottomans. Will they go through Georgian land for all that? Okay, I'm running out of time to get my own land back here. But again, I don't want to kill these guys, because they're causing the Muscovites a lot more pain than they're causing me. Oh no, the fort that we went for is getting... How in the world does Hungary conjure up 41k? What kind of dosh do they have? Hungary only have 5 loans and they're making this happen. How many loans does Poland have to enjoy that much debt? 7. Scary stuff. Very scary, because they won't help me. Maybe they can punch loads of money out of Hungary, pay off their debt, and then save me. That's my ultimate wishful thinking going right there. Oh right, somebody else whose debt matters a lot to me is Muscovy's. He has 10 loans and he's still bankrupt. That's useful for me if I want to attack him, which I do. If the Ottomans attack me, I might just have to give up what he's after, which is fortunately not a lot, but it's still Kosovo. Well, I'll keep my cores at least. Still not taking the war goal. Okay, look, Bosnia, you're free, right? Go at it. And then we can take all the credit for it, of course. Hopefully you take that before we give up on this war, because no, Polish war enthusiasm still pretty high. Excellent. So I hope you go over to the Ottoman land now, but you might not. If you don't, I've got a bad fight in front of me. Someday we'll get these cores done. Lone impact on offensive war is different from defensive war, perhaps, but is it? No. Either way, it's still massive. There we go. That's a one war against Hungary. I hope they take lots of money so that they pay off their stupid debt. Okay, I don't like Bishkrid being where it is. Also, Gizzy wishes to rise up in Dagestan. Why so much, though? I could prevent that, actually. There we go. Just do that a bit to kill any revolt risk there, so I have one fewer stack to worry about. They're going to rise up here in Azov most likely as well, but we'll take care of it all. Maybe those cores would finish if you stopped letting rebels raise your land. It's fine. The reason I'm letting them do this is because they can also raise Muscovy's land. They keep killing Muscovite troops, and Muscovy has to rebuild an army, and then rinse and repeat, and that works lovely for me. If I could just get the Swedes on my side, and nothing would help that quite like insulting the Danes, which would make quite a few people like me. Your walls will crumble before our cannons like sand before the sea. Now, will Sweden be impressed with what I did enough to make an alliance with me? Because a Swedish alliance, I think, could go a long way here. Maybe we'll need a common enemy to make that happen, and since I'm at war I can't do that. Yeah, no, they're not seeing things my way, sadly. All those rebs. Alright, well that's Saxony calling it quits. But I'm a loyal ally, I'm in this till the end, with my staggering 6% participation. But it's because of me we even have the war goal. I need to make a move on Bishkrid though, it's in a bad place. I might just let those Georgian separatists chill there. This is just useless territorial land. I only took it so the Ottomans wouldn't have it. Okay, there we go. And he didn't take the freaking gold province. He took 2 forts though. Alright, what's happening here? Hungary will cede dit, and dit to Poland, and give up all claims on Poland, and pay 115 ducats. That's a start. I'll get 7 of them. Causes me inflation. I got 5 favors with Poland. A lot of people died to make that happen. They could have annulled their alliance with Austria. That would have made Hungary a softer target. Oh well, Poland, I need you to not be dying of debt right now. I couldn't even pay that off if I tried. Yeah, I probably could, but... basically, the Ottoman truce with me is about to run out in very short amount of time, and then I'm going to get curb stomped by a lot of angry people. QQ could ally me, but they probably won't do anything for that. And I just can't get that alliance with the Swedes. Overextension is hurting me on that front. Many things are hurting me on that front. I did, however, conquer new states, but I haven't assembled a massive army. My enemies sure have, though. Well, who knows? The Ottomans might not want to fight me because they're in a state of mind that they think, no, fighting me is a bad idea. I could be the first to mill tech 11. That would be nice for puffing my chest out a bit. Would also burn through all my mill points here. And it would cause me even more mismatched everything. Jeez, that's all of my points. Couple of innovativeness is nice, but surely I could put those points to better use. I don't know. Cranking up Kosovo a bit, and then praying that it doesn't get destroyed. Develop the institution. It's on my mind, but I have, if I develop Kosovo, Ottomans are going to take it, and then I'm going to be even worse off. My options are pretty crummy, and very few, and those rebels now only need a couple of years to start screwing with me. It would honestly probably be better for me to develop Bashkirid. Oh, but it's Sunni, so that's another problem. Damn, no shortage of problems for Montenegro here. But we are alive, we got that going for us. Okay, that institution is nowhere near us. You know what, let's just pay the abusively expensive military tech. And let's get that as well, and let's just feel good about ourselves for a change. Unbalanced research plus lots, so goodbye corruption. Or rather, hello corruption. Wait, Great Horde Separatists again? I thought we got rid of it. Maybe it's because it's under siege here. And the Crimeans were going to rise up, but have not thus far. What's happening to you, Muscovy? You appear to be under attack by the Danes. And the Norwegians. Interesting. Can you see coal provinces in the trade goods map before coal is spawned? Yeah, you can. Right, let's take care of you. Get back here. I don't want any more of this popping up. If we look at trade goods, anything striped with blue is coal. If you find an uncolonized province that can spawn coal and click on it, you'll only see the striped blue in the world, which is kind of cool. We have a bit of coal on our side, which is nice. Ottomans cancelled military access. That is a problem. The Ottomans moved over here. I think the Ottomans are about to kill me, and the Poles are not going to help me. Not with that debt. Not with that manpower. Actually, could I look at this another way? Let's take Livonian Order, for example. Yeah. Oh wait, wrong side. Minus 50. Minus 50 what? No, minus 55. But for saving me, I probably have more. I got 50 and defensive war. I think the Poles will actually help me. There's a decent shot the Poles would save me. Defensive war. No, maybe not. No, Poland needs to take care of those loans or else they won't help me. Man, I helped you, Poland, and this is all I get. I can't even raise trust with you. Aren't rivals more likely to join defensive war? Ah, well, I can't think of anything I can do to convince Poland to help me out right now. I've got my dip reputation buff. Something I could have done is strengthen my government to bring it up to get the most out of that, but otherwise, is there anybody I could desperation ally? And, you know, the Ottomans might not fight me right now. They have all those cores to... Oh, they're doing well on those cores. Maybe he's just stretching his legs in some capacity. Muscovy is begging to die here. But I'm going to have to deal with these rebels, even though it's going to cost me dearly. I've let them run rampage too long. Pray for Timmy help. Yeah, Timmy could help. Good old Tim. Is there anybody else that would conceivably be useful to me? I mean, if you weren't so constantly angry with me, Aragon, you'd be a great help because... Wait, I thought you were allied to France. No, Venice is allied to France. France probably doesn't like you much. It's not too bad. Your allies blow. I can't ally France even if I built up relations with them. I should strongly consider looking at Aragon then, because... Oh, well, I think when the Ottomans go militarist, they'll probably want Aragonese land. But we can start investing there. You gotta help me, Poland. Pay off your debts. Save me from the Otto menace. Well, he's not right on my border, which is what I would expect. Oh yeah, well the truce was still in place, and now it's very not. Okay, which provinces are the biggest banes here? Bashdori, what's it? Oh yeah, all the stuff over there is the stuff that's the biggest problem. Let's get over there. Keep the dip rep up just in case. I'm working on it. It'll be higher if I actually get these cores finished. Who else are gonna... Oh man, more Kazanis was to rise up. As if I didn't have enough problems here. This is all steps, sadly. Well, welcome to the Reformation. Maybe that'll stir politics up enough for me to make some headway. If these guys travel as one, that's going to be a big problem for me. In fact, they're probably going straight to here. That's not good. My opportunity to take them out individually is falling by the wayside here. Let's take a step back. I don't think the Kazanis would go over here, but they might. No, they're going over to Glazov. That's fine. Alright, Poland, how are you feeling now? You still drowning in debt? Hopefully that debt stops them going on their own wars, but now they're still eating that debt for a bit. Alright, got you back at least. Maybe I should send a decent detachment off to try and take this back as quickly as I can. With added siege. God, this has been so messy. Blasphemy Act. We don't have heretics, and I certainly want that missionary strength, so yes please. Still good with the Poles. Let's keep it good with the Poles. None of those look like they'll defect too soon, right? Or shally in a couple of years, but I'm sure we'll have that dealt with. Keeping you there, if the Ottomans attack, they can deal with you instead of me. Otherwise, I'll just bite the bullet and take you on head first. Don't want to eat those guys, though. Most of my country is indeed not orthodox, but that was tolerance of heretics, not heathens. Most of my country is probably Sunni at this point. I've really let these rebels walk over me way too much. So I got these ones claimed up, which is fine, I suppose.